Well, howdy, y'all. Yeehaw! I'm back. I rode into this town on my horse. I saddled up because I had to be here for the Western collection. Yeehaw! Bit of cowboy for you there. I'm back, everybody. How are you? Nice to see you. Back with me, Devonshire tan. Can you believe? All over tan. There were some pictures, but this time not posted on social media. I thank my wife for that. But yes, I'm here. Lovely to be with you. Earlier than expected, actually, because I wasn't down on the schedule for this one, but I thought, you know what? Love this collection. I'm going to come in for some of this action. Producer Johnny, he wasn't in for this show, and he's in the gallery. We absolutely love this collection. Thought we are going to come in. We're going to have some fun with this and give you the opportunity to get your hands on this before anybody else. Such an amazing collection, and you'll be glad to know, and we'll take you through it all in just a few moments' time. If you go for the main collection, it is tariff-free. Yeehaw! So make sure you snap it up and grab it. I'm super excited. It's such a brilliant collection. We're going to have a lot of fun today, and it is not just little old me. No. Yep, the sheriff is in town, so on your best behaviour, please. Here she is, and dressed for the occasion, actually. She's dressed for the occasion. It's Leann.
Thank you. I've got my gingham on. I've been slapping my thigh all morning. I'll come round in a minute. I've got holes in my jeans. I just came in character, and I said, you know what, I want to do these shows because this Western collection's a little bit of me. You know how much I love my country music?
Yeah.
Take Me Home Country Roads. I can't wait. You are going to absolutely love this. And I need to know, if you've seen on Facebook a little bit earlier, you might have seen, you might not. If you're just joining us, please message Ben in and let us know, what is your favourite country song of all time? There's definitely going to be singing. There's going to be laughing. There's going to be a bit of crafting. It's going to be the best Western day, I think, Ben.
It is going to be the best Western day, so get in touch. What is your favourite country and Western tune? And maybe, you know, we could get a new... Are you still doing your Chivers tunes?
Chivs Tunes has been by popular demand last week. Chivs Tunes got reinvigorated. So actually, some of the best ones from today, why don't we put them on a Chivs Country and Western Tunes list?
I like that.
And we'll share it on the Spotify. What do you think?
I absolutely love that. So get your suggestions in and we will do it. Listen, don't hold your horses. You're here. Make sure you jump in and grab this collection. This is the full collection which Leann is going to go through you. Beautiful paper pads in here. You have got 12 by 12. You have got linen cardstock in here. You have got 6 by 6. You've also got within this collection just some fantastic goodies, including embossing folders. I'm going to come around. Are we going to show you? Oh, here we go. You've got stamps in here as well with all your sentiments. I love the fact that you've got these saloon doors in here, and you'll see these in much more detail in just a second. So these are your digest here. You've got all of your sentiments, which you're going to love. I'll let Leann take you through all of those. You've got the cowboy boots. You've got the horseshoe. You've got the hat. I was looking for... Do you know what? I've got a lot of fancy dress at home. That's probably not hard to imagine. And I thought that I would have had somewhere a cowboy hat. I just don't have a cowboy hat. I can't believe it.
Ben, I've got one, and I spent half an hour this morning before I left the house searching for the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And could I find it?
No.
And I was very disappointed. If my family hadn't have gone out, I would have gone and got Ada's dress-up costume, got her Jessie hat.
Oh.
But I know, but I could. They would already gone to nursery. I needed to get out that hat. So I feel like I've let you all down. I'm sorry, because I looked for mine as well, Ben.
Well, at least you've got the sort of cowgirl shirt on.
Yeah.
Have you got spurs on as well?
No.
No.
Birkenstocks.
Oh, Birkenstocks.
But I have got holes in my jeans. I don't know if you can see. Can you see?
Go on.
Holes in my jeans and turns up.
Oh, I tell you what I should have brought. I've just even thought of this. I've got a hobby horse at home.
Oh, so have we. And I was going, no.
Did I tell you I won a hobby horse championship about 2 years ago?
I'm not surprised you didn't. I mean, is there a video footage of that, please?
There is video footage somewhere, and actually, the one show were there. Managed to get on the one show. High-fiving Daisy after we won. But that's a story for another day. Don't want to talk about that too much, do we? Anyway, you go for this showstopper, and basically you are then going to get all of these other goodies within here for half the price. So on top of that, you're going to get your fresh white Centura pearl, your hint of gold A4, plus Sarah's book, Craft Your Year, and you'll also get the apron as well, the brand new apron, which is not on the set. All of that is included in the bundle for half the price, and that makes this collection for our US viewers tariff-free as well. So you can pick this up and know this is going to be coming to you tariff-free. Let's get the price up because I haven't even done that yet. Here it is. $84.38 is the price, and like I said, in the US that is tariff-free. And Johnny, did you say it was? Yeah. Free shipping as well, $109.58 if you are shopping in the US. So jump in and grab it. Let me just say a few quick hellos or a few quick howdies to everybody who is in. Love to Craft says hello everyone. Howdy y'all. Lakietta says howdy from Kentucky. I've been waiting on these boots. There's a snake in my boot. Nicole Brother Rick Rack says hi everyone. I'm so excited for this one. Hello Nicole. Nancy Jones says hello. I'm so glad to see Leann, new items and all the CC crafters. Good morning Robin McMorrow. Hello, Kendall Serafian. Hello, Kevin McGovern saying howdy to everyone from Teresa and Kev from Chester. Yeehaw. Christine Mahoney says, welcome back, Ben. Hope you had a great vacay. I certainly did. Thank you. Little Bear on YouTube says, Mr. Ed, the talking horse theme tune. Oh, horse is a horse, of course, and no one can talk to a horse, of course. That's it, isn't it?
It is.
Unless, of course, there's the famous Mr. Ed.
I love the fact that you know that.
Yeah. Good morning, Laurie. He says, good morning, everyone. Hi, Ben and Leann. Hope you had a nice time off, Ben. Dolly Parton is my favourite country artist with Loretta Lynn right behind. Ooh. Ooh. And Nadi says, I'm ready to get my boots knocked off by Leann's demos. This collection kicks it. Keep the comments coming through. I can see loads of people telling me about their favourite country songs. But before we talk about the country music, let's look at this amazing collection. It is already super busy. And we don't have that many showstoppers. The opportunity to get this tariff-free. It is our weekly wonder. Supposed to last for a week, funnily enough. But I don't think it's gonna. Let's have a look at the paper pad first of all with Leann, because this is beautiful.
We've got to start with the paper pad, haven't we, Ben?
Yeah.
And can I just say, please don't have FOMO if you miss out on this while we've got the tariff-free bundle, because we don't have that many showstoppers, and you are going to absolutely adore playing with this collection. I'm going to show you some samples, and it goes across every person in the family. It's incredible. Now, this pad, I don't think we could have done a better job of making a paper pad feel country without it being country.
I know what you mean.
And we've done a really good job of that. So let me start with some of the things that you can expect to see. Look, we've got really beautiful patternage in here, and then the gorgeous little contrastings on the back, obviously all the B-sides. That is really, that reminds me of Calamity Jane.
Calamity Jane.
That's Whip Crack Away, that
Whip
one.
Crack Away, Whip Crack Away.
Oh, the Deadwood stage is coming on over the hill. I'm sorry, there'll be a lot of this today. I'm just apologising in advance, and I'm eating myself some sarsaparilla. And then we've got this, you need a bit of gingham in your life. I'm wearing it. This matches me today.
Yes.
Little bit of plaid in there as well. Look at this. This is cowboy shirt.
That is cowboy shirt.
Cowboy shirt. You just need a little bit of silver gilding on there, and you've got all of the details for cowboy shirt. Grandma's hand-patched quilt on the bed.
I love that.
Isn't that gorgeous? That's a little bit of paper piecing right there. We've got some beautiful florals in here.
Wow.
Here's another one for a quilt from the bed. I'm thinking of all the John Wayne movies now. We've got the wood beds and what have you.
I can almost imagine like Grandma sat on the porch with that over her knees as well, rocking in her rocking chair.
On the porch in her rocking chair.
Yeah.
Get off your horse and drink your milk, Ben. We've got a nice bit of plaid here as well. I'm a true country girl, all the movies, I have to say. My brother, Ryan, is called Ryan John, after John Wayne.
Is that right?
Yes, my mum is such a fan. Linda absolutely loves John Wayne. She's seen all the movies 3 million times over, and she would have left Alec and gone and lived with John. She would have. So Ryan is Ryan John, his surname, after John Wayne.
I love that.
There's a bit of trivia for you. That's how country we are in our house then. Then we've just got like, that's lovely, that's in the garden, there's the wildflower meadows, country, I'm thinking of all of that, the homesteads, absolutely gorgeous, just beautiful. And then another more traditional pattern in there as well. That is an absolutely incredible paper pad. Great for the Western collection, but just great for lots of different uses when you're crafting.
Yep.
And then you've not only got your 12 by 12, you've got your 6 by 6, but as always, it's the 6 by 6 resized down, not just cropped, which is absolutely incredible. All double-sided. Then you've got your linen to match, which is absolutely beautiful. And we always, always match the linen card to the collection perfectly. Look at this. How beautiful is that colour collection? And you can just see that all of those colours work seamlessly with those papers that I've just shown you. And we didn't leave any of the colours out.
Yeah.
We've got all of the colours in there. And good colours for when you're doing your boots and when you're doing your hat and all of those things. So you've got your lovely linen cardstock there. Quality of the linen cardstock, second to none. Then we come on to my favourite bits. I'm so excited to show
The
you.
saloon doors.
Are you ready? The saloon doors.
That's
How
so
incredible
good.
are these? These are it's a creator card, and you've got the word saloon there as well. It cuts into the front of your card, but you can open the doors. I just have to show you this. Look at this here.
I was about to say, you've got to have a picture of someone stood
Look
behind
at
the
this.
saloon
It's so
doors.
good. Are you ready?
Here she is, the sheriff's in town.
The sheriff's-
wanted.
I'm wanted. Look. And so is Sarah. She's in here. Look at the side. Hang on.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, she looks like a siren in there, doesn't she?
She does.
Definitely so she's the bad wanted, I'm the good wanted.
What's the bounty, I wonder, for catching you two?
Well, the bounty is a showstopper. There we go. So you can see there, those saloon doors are absolutely incredible. So many different ways you can use them. Then we've got our accessory set, which is the Wild West die set. We've got the boot. The boot had to be there, didn't it, Ben?
Absolutely.
We had to have the boot. We've got the hat and we've got the horseshoe. And do you know what I love? Look at this. These boots were made for walking.
And that's just what they'll do.
And that's just what they'll do. You can do them in any colour. And the way we've structured the die, when you see that there, you can still snip in it. You can do all of your different colours. You can layer that up. You can make them glittery.
Is that just a bit of twine for the lasso, is it?
Yeah, just a bit of twine for the
lovely
lasso.
idea.
Isn't it good?
So good.
There are so many brilliant things you can do with this. And you can make it pink. You can make it girly if you want to. This one, I love, Bride Tribe.
Oh, why
How
not?
incredible is this? And then look inside here.
That's very line dancery to
Isn't
me, that
it?
one. Very
It's
line
amazing.
dancing.
This is brilliant for all of like the hen do's that are going country thing. It's massive at the moment. I've just been to the Robbie Williams concert at the weekend. Everybody was wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
And this one says here, Leann, you are invited to be part of Natasha's Bride Tribe for her last rodeo on Saturday the 21st of June. How fantastic is that, with a little foil rub-on in there? I love it. So those cowboy boots, the hat, what have I done with it? There it is. And the horseshoe. Masculine, feminine, birthday, bride, stag, all occasions, all around. Then we've got an incredible embossing
Look at
folder.
this.
And this embossing folder was done inspired by the patterns on a cowboy shirt.
Cowboy shirt, yeah.
And I just absolutely love that. There's nothing to say that's Western though. That's just a beautiful folder
yeah.
going forward in your collection forever. And then look, when we've put it with a bit of aging and gilding wax, we've done the little accent boots. You're going to see them in a second with your howdy partner. The beautiful papers from the pad. That's a beautiful understated card right there. Absolutely love it. That is your 3D embossing folder that's in there. Sorry, Sam. You need to be fast to keep up with me, Sam. I hope you've had your caffeine.
Quick
Come on.
draw McGraw over there.
Yep, indeedy. Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree.
Now, these are our foil rub-ons. Look at these. Look at the detail in them. Look at this. The cowgirl there with the lasso.
Love it.
Dirt is cowgirl glitter.
I love that.
Isn't it brilliant?
It's so
It is
good.
so good. And then we've got Howdy, we've got the sheriff badge in there. Here we move on to Bride and Bride Tribe and Last Rodeo. And then what's there we've got there? It's Let's Go Girls. Let's Go Girls.
Yeehaw.
Wanted. Here, that's in the pink. Then we've got in the rose, you can see we've got the hat, the boot, the neckerchief there.
Is that dynamite?
Dynamite,
I
the
love
lasso, the money bag. We've got a yeehaw, and we've got the Wild West. Here we've got some barrels of booze there. We've got the sheriff badge again, and then we've got the male to the female from the first one, all in this beautiful colour. The saloon and the saddle. And then here we've got Rootin' Tootin' Wild West on this one. Some gold bars, a little horseshoe, the Wild West, the cactus. How incredible is it? It's just so good. And can I say this is my favourite coming up now?
Go on.
Cow print background.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, it's so good. Absolutely incredible. They're all of your foil rub-ons. They come in the collection too. Then, the pièce de résistance of the collection. Here we go. Now, Sam, I'm going to have to turn these round to read them. So you might not want to be... There we go. Thank you. Teamwork. That's what we're doing there, Sam. So we've got Country Roads, Take Me Home. Howdy Partner.
Howdy Partner.
Blaze Your Own Trail. I love that one.
Blaze Your Own Trail.
Dirt is Cowgirl Glitter. You've also got that as a stamp, so you can stamp that as many times as you like for all of your girlfriends when you're sending them cards. That's incredible. Here we are. This is for me. Little cow person hat here.
Yeah.
Raised on country music.
Love it.
I was raised on country music, as we've just talked. Linda called her son after John Wynne. We've got a Yeehaw on there, and then we've got Never Let Your Head Hang Down Unless It's to Admire Your Boots. I love that so much. Just a Girl Who Loves Horses. This Ain't Your First Rodeo, Happy Birthday. Forget the Glass Slipper. This Princess Wears Cowboy Boots. It's such a good collection of stamps in there, I have to say. And you've got a couple of little icons as well you can use. I just think it's the perfect size collection because we haven't gone over the top with 50 million things in there. We've kept it very affordable. We've kept it very focused on what you need to make all of these beautiful, beautiful projects and cards. So you've got everything you need and nothing you don't to be creating absolutely exquisite.
That saloon door
example. That saloon door is just amazing, isn't it, Ben? Look. And then you've got your little wanted sentiments in there, wanted cowgirl. It's brilliant. Make a little shaker if you want to. Make a little Bride Tribe bottle and use all of your little bits there if you're going out with your girlfriends. Make a little gift box. You could even have those as wedding favours if that's the style of wedding you were having. It's incredible. Look how brilliant the all-over background foil transfer is to make a more masculine card if you want to. Love using the boots all over there just to do that if that's what you want. There are so many, many different ways. Look at this one with the horseshoe. I love that. And the embossing folder is a little tag turned over. Is the shirt collar. Look at that, buttons down the side.
Yes.
Gingham shirt collar. How fabulous is that cowgirl shirt? I've got so much more to show you. I'm sure we need to remind everybody of what we're seeing. It's just an incredible, incredible collection.
We are so busy already. Lots of people up nice and early. 10% of the showstopper has already gone. And don't forget, when you get the showstopper, you get all of the goodies that Leann's just shown you there. So all the paper pads, the linen cardstock, you've got your adhesive rub-ons there as well. And you're also going to get that amazing set of hardware, including the die to be able to create those saloon doors. You've got the hat, you've got the boots, you've also got the horseshoe. You've got, I mean, the sentiments in there are just absolutely amazing. And the great thing about this again is you're going to get it tariff free when you pick up this. Go for the showstopper. It's $109.58. You will get your apron. We'll find the apron at some point. We did only have one. Didn't somebody walk off with that? Or am I? Did somebody wear it? Craig was wearing it, wasn't he? I bet you he's taking it home. I bet you he's had it on and he's taking it home. I'll see if Jake's got a spare one if he's listening. We've also got within this set, of course, all these other goodies. So you've got your Centura Pearl Fresh White. You've also got your Hint of Gold A4, the apron, which we will find, and Sarah's book. All right, so you're going to be getting that included in there. Everything which is extra to the Western collection is half price. And like I said, it's tariff free as well. $84.38 is your platinum price, $109.58 in the US. And if you do want to get more papers, of course, you can add those into the bundle individually. Tara Bourbon says, this kit is awesome. I love it, as always. It's so much fun, isn't it? I love the fact that we're doing really different collections at the minute. Very sort of like unique collections that potentially you won't have seen before. And that's why they're proving so popular. Kendall says, I've got this one just now. Sarah says, showstopper purchase. I set my alarm for 4 a.m. so I would not miss this. Yeehaw. Thea says, I bought the collection. Yeehaw. Another one just gone. I'm hearing in my ear. Look at those saloon doors, says Nadia. And a few of your country tunes coming in. So Alison Mason says, I love a bit of country. Country Roads is one of my favourite.
Yeah.
Country Roads, take me home.
to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country road. Love a bit of John Denver.
Yeah, it's a great tune.
It's good, John Denver. Annie's song, my husband's favourite song.
Annie's song.
Loves it.
What other songs have we got here? Sweet Dreams by Patsy Cline, says Margaret.
Oh, good. I like a bit of Patsy.
I don't know if I know that one.
See, my favourite Patsy Cline one is
Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely.
That one, yeah.
It's a good tune.
That one, yeah.
Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain by Willie Nelson.
Oh, I don't know that one. No. Oh, this is brilliant because we're going to put all of these on Chivs Tunes. I love that. Who's social media superstar this morning?
Rachel.
Rachel, please, pretty please, would you make me a list of these tunes and then I'll put them on the Chivs Tunes and we'll put it on the Facebook.
Jolene by Dolly Parton, says Laurie.
Who?
Jolene.
Jolene. Please
Classic.
don't take my man.
And Coal Miner's Daughter by Loretta Lynn.
Oh, I don't know that.
No, I don't.
I'm excited. I feel like I'm on a country music educational journey.
We were talking earlier on as well, actually, both big fans, aren't we, of Kenny.
Kenny.
You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 4 hungry children and a crop in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times, but this time your hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. Can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
So keep those coming in and we'll get that... oh, she's already got a Google Doc open, Leann. You'll be pleased to know Rachel has.
Oh, thank you, Rachel.
That makes it nice and easy to share. Loads of lovely comments coming through. G. Marie, just as we come back to you, Leann, says, that wildflower page reminds me of Little House on the Prairie.
Yes. Oh, with Ma and Pa. I loved Little House on the Prairie.
Was Michael Landon in that?
It was. No, what was his name? What did you say?
Michael Landon?
Yes, that was Michael Landon. And
was
what was her
brilliant.
name? The little one with the red hair.
I don't know.
She's on the Modern Prairie. She's on Facebook now and she does all of the themed clothes to Little House on the Prairie. Ah. Melissa Gilbert.
Ah.
Beautiful.
I used to love Michael Landon, Highway to Heaven as well.
Yeah, it's good.
Anyway, we're already 25 minutes into the show. We are very busy for this collection. You've done a good job if you've gotten nice and early here because over 10% of the Showstopper stock has gone. We're just going to have a little bit of a play with some of the components in this hour, aren't we, Leann?
We are indeed. So we're just making things up as we go along.
Yeah.
And I think that's nice sometimes, isn't it? Because then you can see how to get creative for your home yourself. So what I've got is I've just got a half-fold card. That's A4 or US letter, whatever is your poison. Just take a whole piece, fold it in half, the end. And then give it a nice little burnish and crease. But make sure you're opening it the right way because, you know, I'm terrible for making upside-down cards. Right, so make sure I've got it open in the correct way. And then I've cut myself some pieces from the collection, which I've got here. So I've got a lovely piece of that yellow linen card. And funnily enough, the Little House on the Prairie paper.
Yes.
I've got there. And then we've got the same, but with the little dots we can use as a piece there. I've got the yellow again, and I've got the 3D embossed panel. Now, I've already embossed that because we're going to put this together and we're going to distress it and do some inking. You've seen us run these through before. You don't need to see me do that again. But what I do need here is I think I need another little bit of craft card. So I'm just going to get that out and we're going to cut a piece. Now, a little top tip for me is I'm going to do a lot of distressing, Ben. I'm going to distress the edges. So when you're distressing the edges, you don't have to worry about having things cut perfectly straight. So you can just cut freestyle with your scissors if you'd like. If you want to cut it perfectly straight, you can. But when you're wanting to cut something a little bit bigger, put it straight into the corner. Don't try and put it in the middle like mat and layer it, and then match the distance, equidistant here. It's never going to work. Just go right into the corner with your straight edges, and then make this bigger than you want. This bit here, you can see there. So if I do that and go straight up, like that, and then I turn it round and come round this way at about the same. So you see I've just cut a bigger border on the bottom and on the right.
Yeah.
Then when I move that across,
there you go.
It fits into the middle. And that makes it easier for you to get some straight edges if you're not busy using your guillotine. Okay, so that's that. I've got that little piece there and I've got my all-purpose and we're ready to go. So I'm going to do a little bit of inking as well and a little bit of distressing because I really do like to do that. I think when it needs to feel a little bit old, a little bit rustic, a little bit lived in, it's good just to do a little bit of extra embellishment to your cardstock, etc. So On my white linen here, I'm now using Fryer Brown, and I'm just giving it a little bit of an aged edge.
I feel like you're using a lot of that colour.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yes. So if it's on the website, grab it. Grab yourself some Fryer Brown. Because you can see all that does is just add that lived in, lovely aged effect to the end. You don't need to do too much, you just need a little bit. So we're just going to go around, and it doesn't need to be perfect. So go around and give it darker in some places, lighter in some places, because it's been around since Grandma made this for us on the porch 500 years ago.
I found the apron now.
I love it.
I feel like who was it who wore the apron in the Wild West? Was it like a bartender would have the apron on?
Bartender or a barber.
Oh, the barber. Yeah. Yes, he would, wouldn't he, Johnny? Yeah, he'd like pour the drinks, wouldn't he? Straight out of the thing and then slide them across. Mm-hmm.
Right, and once we've done that, we're going to, in the jaw of our scissors, distress it, or just with the edge of the scissors. If you've got a distress tool, use your distress tool. So you see, all I'm doing is roughing up the edge of the card.
Yeah.
And this linen card is absolutely perfect for roughing up. It really does love it. So it'll be very easy for you to do. And just use the edge of your scissor.
You could
Notice
also
what I'm
use
doing.
your edge crimpler, couldn't you?
You could use the edge crimper, but I can't find it.
Oh.
I was looking for it, so I'm using the edge of my scissors.
Craig's probably
So
taken it.
when if you're doing it with your scissors and you hold your card, do this with your scissor and pull it towards you like that, because that keeps it nice and straight. It means it doesn't all buckle and cut.
Yes.
But you know, it's nice to have a little tear in there sometimes as well. Just, you know, you do you. And then what I like to do is take my ink pad to that, where I've got the white edge, and then just rub the ink pad on it, and that really does age it nicely. Okay.
Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Loads of people shopping for this showstopper. Kira, I think that's how you pronounce your first name, says, grew up listening to Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys. Oh, name pronounced Sarah. Sorry, I should have read that.
Oh, no, I don't know that one either.
Down in Mississippi, Up to No Good by Sugarland.
I think I recognise that, but I wouldn't be able to sing it to you. This is so good. There are going to be so many brilliant songs that it's just going to be an educational journey.
Me and Johnny were saying earlier on, there's a really good one called, I bet a lot of you will know this one as well, called Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
See, I don't know that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. I think it's a bit more of a recent...
Is it?
Recent one, yeah.
Oh, OK.
But you've got to have some more Kenny on there. We talked about The Gambler earlier on. That's a great tune.
Yeah, The Gambler's great. I love a bit of John Denver. I love
County.
Kenny Rogers. Dolly. Love Dolly.
Yeah.
Some of my favourite Dolly songs are not some of the best known ones. So I love Coat of Many Colours.
So many colours.
Yeah, it's about a mum sewing her a coat from little patchworks.
Aww.
She used to get, you know, the kids weren't very kind to her. And her mum made her a coat, and how much she loved it because she made it for her. And then there's, I think it's Me and Little Andy. It's about a little dog. I love that one from Dolly as well.
You see, is Islands in the Stream classed as like a country song, or is that
Yes.
more of a pop tune?
No, well, it's a country pop country.
Pop country.
Islands in the Stream, the Bee Gees wrote that.
Did they actually?
They did, yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, the Bee Gees wrote Islands in the Stream. Yeah, Islands in the Stream. They did. On the One Night Only album, listen to the Bee Gees singing it. It's fantastic.
Oh, listen to that. Yeah, listen to that.
Yeah, they did. Love it. Who else do I love? Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I only really know Burn, Burn, Burn,
The Ring of
Fire, The Ring of Fire.
Folsom Blues. I love Folsom Blues.
Prison
He did
Blues.
that live at Folsom Prison.
What was the other one you said?
Jackson.
Boy Named Sue.
Boy Named Sue. Best tune ever. Jackson, when he does that with June, that's absolutely brilliant. Have you not seen the movie Walk the Line with Reese Witherspoon in?
No.
Oh, you need to watch it, Ben. It's a good one. Very good one.
I'll tell you another country song I like, and that just because it reminds me of my line dancing days. Dance the Night Away by the Mavericks.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we used to dance that every night for about 2 years when I was on the holiday parks. In the late 90s, early noughties, line dancing was absolutely huge over here. And so of an evening, you'd have your bingo, then there'd be the kids club, and then we'd do half an hour of line dancing.
I love that.
Every single night. And Dance the Night Away by the Mavericks was one of the tunes where I think it was called The Electric Slide, Where we'd all do the little, we'd do the little grapevine to the right, little grapevine to the left, and we'd do little. I can't really show you because you can't see my feet, but maybe later we'll put something on social for you.
Yeah.
I'll teach you some line
Let's
dancing.
do it, because I want to find some line dancing classes.
Oh.
I want to go because I think it's good, apparently good exercise as well.
Wow, yes, all movement, isn't it? You know, all movement. You could get your cowboy hat out and your horse, your hobby horse.
And of course, my son rides actual horses.
Oh, really? You should ride into line dance classes, tie your horse up outside.
my son Pete is an excellent rider.
Really?
Well, he did it for a job for a long time, didn't he, when he was in the army?
Oh,
because he was the Queen's Guard.
Yeah.
But before, he's rode since he was 4.
Does he still like to ride for pleasure now? Or?
Yes, loves it. And he's determined that he's going to teach the girls. He wants the girls to have the same pleasure. Yeah, absolutely loves it.
It's like my Daisy. She's a brilliant rider, she is.
Yeah.
She's only not even 14 yet. I can barely watch her when she does her shows because the fences she jumps now are quite high. I have to watch through my fingers.
It's hard. And you know, my Peter, when he was learning, the thing is, I think you've got to be a little bit of an adrenaline junkie. You've got to love adrenaline. And his riding teacher, when he was little, used to say, like, for doing the cross-country event and what have you, when he was only like 6, she would say, Peter, you keep your bum in the saddle, because when you lift your bum out the saddle, the horse goes faster. So, and he'd be like, you keep your bum in your saddle and you only do what I'm telling you. And he'd be like, yeah, do you promise? I promise. Okay, we'll go out in the field on the jumps. And then we'd get there and he'd literally, toes in the stirrup, bum out the saddle, head forward through the ears, faster. He just wanted to go faster and higher all the time. It was my heart was in my mouth constantly. Yeah.
Not something I ever wanted to do when I was little.
I'm allergic to horses.
Oh, yeah? Oh, what a shame.
Yeah.
I had a shy horse stand on my foot when I was 7. That's when I went off horses.
Oh, yeah, that would hurt.
Yeah, it did hurt, actually, quite a little bit.
Yeah, I can imagine. Now, can you see what I'm doing here with this 3D folder, how I've just distressed it with the Fryer Brown? And then I've gone in here with just straight over the top of the embossing with the flat ink pad, and look how it picks out that beautiful depth and detail in that embossed pattern. And then I'm just distressing it by doing little bits in the corner more. I love being able to do this because there is no right and wrong. You're just getting things down on the page and making it look incredible. I've done all of my matting and layering here, and you see I distressed all of the edges and did my inking to make that feel a little bit more vintage. Then I've got my gilding wax, and I'm going to use a little bit of whatever this one is. King Gold.
Okay. We can say hi to Oucher. He says, I love country. Well, you love this collection, no doubt. Fryer Brown makes that card perfect, says Little Bear. We've got a few more songs coming through. Carol Byrne says, My Forever Friend by Charlie Lansborough. Know that one?
Oh, I don't think I do know that one.
Natalie Ledger says, I love a lot of country songs, but Islands in the Stream is my choice. It was my wedding song.
Oh, good choice.
You were saying that's one of your karaoke songs, isn't it?
Yes, me and my good friend Shona, when we do karaoke, we would do Islands in the Stream.
Yes.
Only Shona always insists on being Dolly and I have to be Kenny.
Right, yeah.
Apparently my voice is deeper, naturally.
Oh, is that right?
So she tells me,
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm Kenny, she's Dolly.
Yeah. I should love to hear that sometimes.
I don't know if you would.
Maybe we should do a little duet later on. You be Kenny, I'll be Dolly.
Okay, all right then. That would be fun. That would be fun. Right, so I've done a little bit of all-purpose glue on the back there. Did you see I just ran over with some gilding wax? Look at that. Craft card, a bit of Fryer Brown.
That is gorgeous.
Bit of gilding wax over the top. How beautiful does that look? It looks really gorgeous. That's going to go on here layered up too. So we'll just do a little bit more all-purpose.
I know you said that was based on like a cowboy shirt, but it would almost be the decorations on the boot as well, couldn't it?
Oh, yes, absolutely it could. Either.
Yeah. But like you say, again, another pattern which will work equally as well outside of this collection.
Yes, very much so.
Versatility is the key.
Yes, very, very much so. Then all we've done is stamp the little boots class sass. I love that sentiment. And then all you would do is fussy cut this out. So to fussy cut, you go in the jaw of your scissor because I'm making a little embellishment, and then just follow it round. It's a nice, easy shape to get round, so you don't need to worry about being too precise. And you see what I'm doing actually is turning the card. If you're new to crafting and you've had a go at, you're new and you've seen fussy cutting, but you're not quite sure, in the jaw of the scissor, move your card. So you see my scissors aren't actually moving, but I am moving the card around. That allows you to be really precise with your fussy cutting and get round all of those little areas, because trying to navigate a scissor around that is so much more tricky. And then you get a perfectly fussy cut little embellishment. Colour those in, stamp yourselves a Howdy Partner stamp.
Yeah.
That's just slipped, you can stay there, and I'll finish that off later. And then you get that.
That is brilliant. Amanda was just asking it. She said, should I buy Harmony Quick Dry or the opaque pigment for the Fryer Brown?
Quick dry.
Yeah. It is in stock, so grab it whilst you can. Jennifer Love says that embossed panel almost looks like a fancy leather tooling. It does. And Leann and Ben says, Carol, I love hearing all your family stories as well as this collection. There's lots of love coming in for this show, actually. A lot of people loving the fact that we know so many different country songs. Wanda says, you have to have some denim for this collection. I put old blue jeans on the printer and make some fun papers with that. Morning to Mistress Dow. Wanda says, ouch, I've just stubbed my toe. I bet you're awake now. It's almost 2:30 a.m. I've got the showstopper ordered whilst waiting for the throbbing to subside. Hope your toe gets better soon. Leann and Ben, loving the show, says Carol. And Jennifer says, I've read that one. Alison says, my husband loves Shania Twain, a bit of modern country. Can't beat a bit of Shania.
You can't beat a bit of Shania. You can't. Man, I feel like a woman. I really do like, that's my favourite Shania one.
What's the other one? Is that Shania?
I would like head to toe leopard skin with a hood. Can you imagine me in that? I think I would look absolutely glorious.
Well, that's coming up later on in the second show. Surprise, surprise.
Okay,
We've got your costume. And we've got you the grey beard as well, because you're going to be Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers, to your Dolly Parton.
To my Dolly Parton.
I can't wait.
Yeah, no guessing about what I'm going to be wearing for my costume. Right, £84.38 for the collection if you want to go for it. It is everything Leann has taken you through. It is your 12 by 12 pad. It is your linen cardstock. It is your adhesive transfers and that beautiful foil. It's the 6 by 6 pad. It is all of the components in there as well that is going to allow you to be able to make some absolutely brilliant projects. The saloon doors in die form I think are absolutely incredible. You've got your cowboy hat, you've got your cowboy boots, and you've also got your horseshoe there too. Plus you've got all of those fantastic sentiments and the embossing folder that Leann was just using. That is all included within the collection. Everything else that you get enables you, if you're in the US, to be able to get this tariff free. So we're going to throw in your fresh white Centura pearl, your hint of gold A4, plus the apron that I'm wearing, our brand new apron, which only came into stock a couple of weeks back. And then you're also going to get Sarah's book, the Craft Your Year book. All of that you get included within the showstopper. It is half price, those extra goodies, and then that gives you the price here, which is $109.58, tariff free, and you've got your free shipping included there as well. So it is a must go for collection. If you do want to pick up individual elements as well, of course you can go for that. It's all on the shop the day. But what I would say is if you do want to get this collection, get it sooner rather than later, because we don't have huge stocks of the showstopper, and already in this little, well, preview show really, over 10% of the stock has already gone. So saddle up your horse, get to the checkout, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 or 5 minutes time for a final little wrap up of our preview. Yeehaw.
Everybody, this is Leann Blood. You asked me why I like or I love Crafter's Companion. Well, it's because I'm not a very good crafter, and Crafter's Companion makes me look better. It makes me look like a better crafter than I am, because I'm not good at design. So I have the layout collection that helps me with design. I don't like to do the same thing over and over, so I have a template library that gives me lots of new ideas and card bases and things to try. I never know what to put on the inside of the card, so I have the compendiums that have all the sayings for cards, and I never know what color combinations to put together and what goes with what, and so all their collections make it easy for me to know what to do. So that is why I love Crafter's Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before. Thanks. Bye.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, briars, misters, quilting clips, dye brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue applicators, envelope box creators, platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice stamps, ink trays, mitre tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tack tape, paint brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, outline markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, gear of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah Signature Collections, and don't forget Discovery Kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Hi, my name's Amelia Sirocco. Ben challenged us to write a limerick, and he sang mine on Crafters TV, so I'm giving it another go. Advance notice, producer Johnny, sorry. When Sarah was gone, we were sad, but now she is back and we're glad. Showstoppers each day say what? Shout hip hooray! My packages are on their way. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you for checking out, everybody. Just whilst you've been doing that, we are loving this collection. I'm loving the whole Western theme. I've just looked up some classic John Wayne one-liners.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some brilliant ones here.
Come on then.
I can't really do John Wayne. Life is tough, but it's tougher if you're stupid. That's what he said.
Good old John.
You're short on ears and long on mouth. And this one's quite good. I don't really get what this is saying, but I like it. Slap some bacon on a biscuit and let's go.
Well, that's like, it get your breakfast down your neck, we're going.
Oh,
So
is that what it is?
that because biscuits are not like our biscuits.
Yeah.
They're a bit more like a scone, but not quite. And you would have bacon with your biscuits. And grits, probably. How do you feel about grits, everybody? I don't like them.
So what are your grits?
Grits, it's a bit like a flavourless porridge. It's corn, so it's very gloopy, bit salty. I didn't like it, unless I just had bad grits. I tell you where I was when I had the grits, Wendy's. So tell me, if I'm going to have good grits, where do I go?
Well, there's a conversation I didn't think we'd had today. Let us know about grits, where to get good grits. And one Clint Eastwood for you before we move on. You see, there's two kinds of people in this world. The quick and the dead. That's my Clint Eastwood.
That sounds like that might have been. It was a bit Batman. It was a bit Christian Bale. But we were with you. We were with you. That sounds like that might have been the True Grit movie. Amazing movie, True Grit. Yeah.
I feel like I've got a Clint Eastwood DVD collection at home. I might have to go and dig that out later on.
Need a poncho.
Oh yeah! I ain't here to talk, and you're running out of time. Another Clint Eastwood one for you there. Anyway, we've got about 10 minutes left on this show. Are we going to have a like Popeye?
It's like, hi, Olive.
We've got 3 more shows of this today. Is it 3 more? It is. We're back in an hour and a quarter for Wake Up Call. Oh yeah, a bit early. And then we've got the actual launch of this at 2 o'clock. So, and then Monday Makers for an hour later on. That's the Bookworm collection there. Oh, and by the way, so what we're going to do through the day is please sending in your suggestions for your favourite country songs. And then over the course of the day, we are going to compile a new Chivs tunes of your favourite country music, and then once you get your collection home, you'll be able to log on, Spotify, isn't it?
Yeah.
Log on to Spotify, find Chivs tunes, get your country selection, and then you can craft along with this collection, listening to everybody's favourite country music. How cool is that? I think that's a really cool idea. So send in your favourite songs, we'll add them to that playlist, and then you'll have your playlist and all your crafty bits and bobs as well. Few quick comments, and then we're going to have a final look at this for now. Julie says, there is no such thing as good grits in my books. I hated them.
Oh, really? Well, I'm pleased to hear it because I thought it was just me.
Margaret says she is a grits fan.
Oh, really? What is it about grits you like, Margaret? How do you flavour them? How do you flavour your grits? What do you put in it? I'm interested because I want to like them, but I don't like them.
And Alison says, my dad grew up watching cowboy films at the cinema with his mates. They used to run up and down the aisles shooting at each other before the usherette threw them out. He's 87. Sure. When he was running up and down, or is he 87 now? Let's get over to Leann. We're going to have one final look through this collection.
Yes.
Kendall's just saying, Leann, which way do you fold your card so it doesn't crack?
Oh, so that's a... Shall I show you quickly?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Right, so Ultimate Pro scoring tool here, piece of white cardstock here. Do you know what? That's an excellent... Do you know, we forget to tell you some of these things every now and again. We just presume because we're just getting on with the day job.
Yeah.
So thank you for asking very much. So I've got my sheet of card and I've got my scoring board. Any scoring board you've got.
Yeah.
And then what you're going to do is score the line you want to fold. Instead of digging in and doing a deep score line, just do several light ones. Don't push too hard. And what that does is over time, when you're pushing in gently and doing several scores, it's breaking the fibres of the card, but not breaking the surface of the card. So you've got holes that are going to show cracks. So what you're doing here is just encouraging this card and giving it an idea, changing its memory of where it needs to be, so it knows that it's going to go in a different direction. Okay, so we've done that a few times. Once you've done that, and you've got your score line, this is the side that I've pushed in. So this is the side that has to be folded away.
Yes.
So if the side that you've pushed in, you don't pull it together like that because it'll all crack. So then what you do is when you've pushed the line in, you fold it away from you, burnish with your scoring tool. And because you gave the card the memory and you folded it away from you, you get a beautiful, crisp, professional score line with no cracks in the crease.
Perfect.
There we go.
A very good question, Kendall, so thank you for that. Should we have a look at the collection?
Yes,
just as we just read these 2 comments. Jennifer says, I love shrimp and grits.
Oh, shrimp and
And
grits.
Karen says, I love my grits. I put cooked bacon and cheese in them. And New Orleans apparently has the best grits, Leann. So get yourself to New Orleans.
Okay, I need to go to New Orleans because I really want to have some nice grits. And I want, like, if you've got a good grit recipe, can you share it? Because
Okay.
I just want to try.
Yeah.
I like the idea of it. Like, I tried making proper biscuits, American biscuits. And I really enjoyed them.
Yeah.
They were very good. So, yeah, please do let me know. This paper pad is absolutely incredible. We've given you a real feel of the country and western without it being gimmicky. It's not a gimmick, this pad.
No.
It's just a really lovely feel. So you've got some lovely, real, almost like rug. That feels like Clint Eastwood's poncho.
I was going to say poncho pattern, that.
It's like a poncho pattern.
Yeah, it is.
And then you've got beautiful B-sides. That is Calamity Jane, Whip Crack Away.
Whip crack away. Crack away.
I love that. Now I shoutish from a highest hill. She had a lisp, you know. She couldn't say, you know that song, Now I shouteth from the highest hill. If you watch it, she's Now I shoutish
Shoutish.
from a highest hill. Yeah, she had a little lisp, she couldn't say it. From the highest hill, even told the golden daffodil.
Huh.
Yeah.
Was Calamity Jane also I'm just a girl who can't say no? I'm just a girl who
Well,
can't
that was
say
the
no.
other. That wasn't Calamity. It was our nemesis.
But that was in the film,
It
wasn't
was
it?
in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I love it. Then we've got a bit of gingham. Got to have a bit of gingham in there,
Yeehaw.
haven't you? A little bit of sarsaparilla. That's like dandelion and burdock.
Yes, I love
Yes.
Dandelion and Burdock.
Nice plaid
Sarsaparilla,
in
yeah.
there. This is cowboy shirt.
Love that.
That's on a shirt. That's gorgeous. Then we've got Grandma's patchwork quilt. She's hand-pieced that with love and care. Every stitch stitched with love.
In their rocking chair.
We've got some beautiful florals in there as well. And then here we've got another little patchwork one, which I absolutely adore. Some nice plaids in here. That, again,
is
very
gorgeous.
much based on cowboy shirt pattern. That
Yeah.
one, I love that one. It's really lovely. And then we've got Wildflower Meadow, which you really love as well. Bit House on the Prairie, and another poncho pattern. So you've got that in 12 by 12 and 6 by 6. Then you've got your beautiful linen card to match all of the beautiful colours in the paper pad. It's glorious. The quality is exceptional. Then we've got all of our absolute favourites. You've got that saloon creator card where the doors open. We had a look at that earlier, didn't we? We're going to have a look at how to craft that
good.
later.
Yeah.
We've got our cowboy boot, our hats, our what do you call that? Horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
There's the word. And you can lay your cowboy boots up. Then you've got your 3D embossing folder, which was based on a cowboy shirt. And you can see we've used it as a collar here, and I used it in my previous demonstration. Then you've got all of your beautiful foil transfers. We've got the cow print. We've got all of these in different colours, your pinks, your roses. You've got sentiments. You've got iconography in here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different sheets of design in there, which is absolutely incredible. And then you've got all of your fabulous sentiments. Dirt is cowgirl glitter.
Yeah.
Rootin' tootin'.
Rootin' tootin'.
Howdy boots, class and sass, that's me. Blaze your own trail, howdy partner, country roads take me home. So many great, great sentiments in there and brilliant fonts and iconography. We've kept this collection succinct. We've kept it with everything you need to make that card, but not any of the gimmicky pieces you don't, to keep it affordable so that you can get the whole thing and have the best time when you're crafting with it at home.
And that's what this is all about, isn't it? Having a great time. It's, again, a very, very different collection, one which you guys are absolutely loving. The best way to go is down that showstopper route because you will get all of the new content and it's tariff-free, of course. Don't forget, tariff-free for our US viewers, and you're going to get your free shipping as well, $109.58 on this. Remember, everything Leann has just shown you is built in to the showstopper, so you're getting your 12 by 12 paper pad, you're getting that linen cardstock, you're getting the foil and transfers, you're going to be getting that 6 by 6 pad in there as well, a shrunken down version of your 12 by 12. I absolutely love the saloon doors. I think they are brilliant. Your Western saloon dies. You've got all of your dies as far as the cowboy hat, boots and that horseshoe is concerned. You've also got that amazing embossing folder, and of course you've got all of your sentiments in there as well. The sentiments which work perfectly with this collection. We're so good, I think, at bringing sentiments which relate to the collection that we're doing, not just generic sentiments. You get all of that included, and then these goodies here. So you've got your double-sided fresh white Centura Pearl cardstock. You've got 40 sheets of that. We're then giving you 10 sheets of the Snow White Hint of Gold, Sarah's Crafting Bible book, The Craft Your Year with Sarah, and of course you'll get the apron that I'm wearing. That's all built into the showstopper, and you pay half the price for all of the extras, bringing you this price here, and you get your tariff-free, and you get your free shipping. So plenty of reasons to shop. If you do want to pick and choose, I think a lot of people have been buying extra paper pads. Shop the day for all of that, and you'll be able to add that all into your basket. If you are in the US though and you're buying extras, just to say there will be tariffs on any extras that you do pop in. Just before we disappear, should we have a look at a few more cards?
Yeah, I'd love to. Do you know, you always know when a collection's been a big hit when every single sample is better than the next
Knock
or
it
as
out of the
good as the
park.
next. It really is fabulous. I just think it's gorgeous. And do you know what I've just noticed about this one? I love it so much. Not only have we paid attention to the inside, the outside, we've used the stamps and foils and paid attention to the inside. And then Nicole Brother Rick Rack, she's done some branding on the back.
Oh, I love that.
How good's that?
That
Isn't
is
that
such a
incredible?
clever idea.
What a good idea. Outside, inside, back.
Outside, inside, back.
Outside, inside, back. Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Then that one's the one I made there. This was the Bride Tribe invite, which is brilliant. We've got the saloon doors here again, which is absolutely fabulous. As a shaker with all of the horseshoes inside.
Oh,
cut
that's
out of
so clever.
Mirror card. How good's that? I love that so much. There's so many great ideas. A shirt out of the... I just love that shirt idea. Boots all over. These boots are made for walking. A lovely red design there. This one's gorgeous.
I love that with the twine.
I love that with the twine with the lasso. It's absolutely fabulous. Look at this one. Let's go, girl. That's the pink foil all over background, you know, from your foil pack. Yeah. Because actually when I was showing you, can I just make a point? Don't think when you're looking at those foiled boards I've given you that they're in that pre-foiled colour.
No.
So they're just sticky, and then you can choose to have a rose gold cow back, a pink cow back, or whatever. So the choice is yours. We'll do some of them in the next show so you can see how to use them. That has been coloured in. Look at the papers on this one. Looks incredible. I love it. Little gift bag for favours if you're doing a wedding. Why not? This, incredible. With that lovely pattern from, you know, like the cowgirl shirt, cowboy shirt. But then look at this, with a bit of paper piecing with one of our dies, all of the bits of paper pieced into that sun ray with the howdy.
That's
and then
so clever.
In the foil, the little ride-away cowboy there is brilliant. In the pinks with the 3D embossing folder. Get yourself a little slimline card in there with all of the papers if you want to. Do yourself a stepper card with your saloon if you want to. There are so many different ways of using these. It's absolutely, Ben, it's exceptional.
We have absolutely loved bringing you that little preview, and you guys have loved it too. If you haven't yet got your Showstopper collection, pick it up now, and Leann and I will be back in just over an hour's time for Wake Up Call, where we'll delve even deeper into that Western collection. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.